About 50 kilometers from the golden city of Jaisalmer and completely surrounded by the desert, there lies a building that's uplifting women and making them part of the massive economic engine that India has transformed into. More than just a building, this masterpiece of architecture is a great example of how design is transforming lives.
Today I've got two great examples that prove the kind of difference that design can bring in terms of changing lives. And one of them is the Hyundai Tucson. Now we've driven this all the way from Jodhpur to Jaisalmer across brilliant roads and in the middle of desert right now. It has braved every condition and it proves how through design it has just transformed the way people look at this SUV segment. Not just on the outside, even on the inside, be it comfort, be it ride quality, the Tucson is a great example of how design can just transform the experience that you can have. And the other big example that I have is this. This brilliant building that you see in the backdrop is the Rajkumari Ratnavati school, which is in the middle of desert, a little far away from Jaisalmer, but this is a great example of how design is transforming lives. It's a building that's in the middle of the desert, which we know gets really hot in the summers, but because of the design, this building remains cooler than the outer temperature, and children from the backward sections of the society come and get free education. But how does this building work? How does it stay cool in the middle of the desert? And how is that design making this kind of a change possible? Well, that's what we are here to find out. And let me just take you inside the building and show you changes lives of the people around this area.
This is a eco-friendly school where you can see like there are lots of solar panels we are using for the electricity. We have a water tank which works in the model of rainwater harvesting. So we collect all the rainwater in our water tank and it gets filtered and it is usable for the drinking purpose for our students. We are in middle of Thar Desert and we don't have nearby any school, any transportation facilities. They don't have even like any public transportation. So that's why like we are providing that free education, and also like we are promoting the women empowerment, and the transportation facility also we provide to our students free of cost. We are in that desert region and during summers it gets like heat up like this is very hot place actually, and temperature goes till sometimes 48, 49, and it's very unbearable for our students also. So design is very beautiful here. So if outside and inside temperature in the classroom has the difference of 7 degrees Celsius. So it gets down because of the design. So we have in our classrooms we have cross ventilation and different layers which we have made. We are using the sandstone which is the local stone of Jaisalmer. So all the local things we have used in the building of that. Even that if you can see this is a round shape. It's like it represents like a eggshell. It's not not a exact round, but it's a oval shape, basically eggshell. So it represents the incubator because the program we are nurturing their students. So that's what like it signifies. Also, one of the important thing is about design that it's in circle and that we are using all the local materials, so it prevents heat and it maintains the temperature in the summers. If you'll see the tiles, the white tiles are there on the roof. So it that it doesn't absorb the sunlight and it reflects, so it is like a bit cooler. And also we have like different blocks in our school building, so this air passes, like ventilation is there and it circulates in the campus, so you can feel even if in the classroom if you will go, because of cross ventilation you will feel that without even switching on the fan you can feel the air. and you won't even require AC or fan in the classroom. So Rajkumari Ratnavati school provides free education to all the students. Plus, we also give them all the stationery, required stationery, transportation facilities, their uniform, even the winter clothes, sweaters, everything we provide free of cost here. Also, we are providing, in the community, it's also like we provide livelihood trainings to us, community women, where we are providing embroidery stitching classes and local, care sangri, pickle making, or different activities we are providing.
While speaking to the people around, we found some more interesting bits about this transformational building. The architect of this building is Diana Kellogg, and she was commissioned by the CITTA Foundation to design this building. Using its elliptical shape, the structure maximizes prevailing airflow while avoiding maximum exposure to sunlight in order to cool the area. Soon, a new building with a similar design will be constructed, and that unit will focus on teaching skills including local handicrafts to the women of the area and also serve as an outlet to help them sell their products to tourists and more people around.
So it's been a brilliant day today visiting this magnificent architecture that is now a school, and I mean kudos to the people who've made it and who are running it. I mean, just through its design, this building is bringing progress to an area which is generally not in the major economic zone, but it's a backward area. But this building alone, by empowering women, by educating the girl children, by teaching people skills, and then eventually this building will help them even sell the kind of handicrafts or the things they will make, which they will learn. So all of it, this entire project is just phenomenal in terms of the work that is being done for the society. And come to think of it, it's just a building that is bringing such a massive and a brilliant change in the society just through its design. And that's where I would also circle back to the Hyundai Tucson, because just like that building is bringing upliftment and prosperity, this car through its design is bringing comfort and hassle-free driving experience. The way this car looks, the way this car feels to drive, it's just amazing, and it stands out in its segment. I mean, in a segment where SUVs trade off or sacrifice comfort in order to look big and brawny, this is an SUV that looks dynamic, but at the same time you do not have to sacrifice any kind of comfort. The cabin layout, the way the interiors have been placed, the way it looks, and the kind of comfort and luxury you get inside the cabin, the way you're pampered with the features, all of it when you add together and add to it a nice net of safety features, active and passive, and what you get is a car that is so brilliant to drive. And all these characteristics in the Tucson are possible because of design. It is design, my friends, that transforms lives and has been transforming lives and continues to do so. We saw two great examples today, the building and this car. And this will go down as a memorable trip for me.